Do you have a coin and you're not sure how much money it's actually worth? Well, in this video, we're going to break down all of these coins, what you need to look out for on your coin, and how to maximize the value if you come across a coin like you see in this video. All right, so up first, we have a 2021 D Lincoln Shield cent coin here. And on the reverse or the back of the coin, there is something unique going on. Now, when most people look at a coin like this, they're going to tell you that the coin is damaged. However, someone was able to turn this 1 cent coin into $264 because they knew what to look for and they understood what was going on here. So this is actually called a reverse defective plating. Pretty much what happened is when the coin planchet was being produced, there was some sort of defect happening with the plating, causing this appearance to look like this. Now, with just pictures, it might be a bit difficult to determine the authenticity of an error like this. However, if you get it graded by a company like PCGS or NGC, they will be able to tell you, hey, this is an error coin and it's going to be worth more money than you may have thought. Now, a company like NGC and PCGS are not going to tell you how much it's worth, but doing a little bit of research online or finding someone who knows what they're doing is going to help you out tremendously. If you're not sure how much your coin is worth, you can simply send us a picture by joining the Coin Value Club down below. Doing this will save you a ton of time and you won't have to go hopping around to different coin shops. Now, this coin sold for $5,280. Now, typically, a Susan B. Anthony dollar coin is not going to be worth that much money. However, this one was overstruck on a cent coin. This is what collectors call a double denomination error. This one graded by NGC at a mint state 64 red. We really love when we see things like this. We think it's super cool. Now, was this done intentionally by a mint employee? We may never actually know. However, if a mint employee was to see a video like ours and say, you're telling me that I could just do this really quickly and then sell it online for a lot of money, there may be some incentive there. However, we are definitely not advising for that because that would not be good whatsoever. All you got to know is that if you're going through your spare change or your grandma's coin jar and you find this, hold on to it, keep it safe, because this example sold for $5,280. Here's a 1968 S 5-cent Jefferson nickel that sold for $1,200, and that's because this coin was double struck with both strikes being broad struck. Without getting into too many details about what exactly is happening here, all you got to know is that if you have a coin that looks like this, you're in for a treat, guys, because $1,200 it sold for. This is crazy. So this little Roosevelt dime sold for $2,040, and that is because it has a quadruple struck that happened to it. This is a 1999 D 10-cent Roosevelt dime. It is so challenging and so unique. It never really happens that a coin like this is going to get struck 4 different times. You can see there all of the different strikes that happened. Super unique. If you ever come across one, keep it very safe because $2,040 for that coin. All right, here's a 1968 S 50-cent Kennedy $half coin that was struck on an elliptical planchet graded by NGC at a proof 66. This coin sold for $2,160. If you have a $half like this one, keep it very safe. You know, this is not a damaged coin, even though it looks like someone just shaved it. This is a genuine error graded by NGC, and that's why it sold for $2,160. Here's a 1972 Eisenhower dollar, type 1, graded by PCGS at an AU 58. It sold for $4,560. That's a lot of money for an Eisenhower dollar. This one had a flip over double struck in collar. So as this coin was being produced at the US Mint, there was a big mistake that happened, and this mint error got out of the facility and someone had it in their collection. They got it graded and they sold it for $4,560. $17,400 for this Indiana statehood quarter. Now, we're all familiar with these statehood quarters. However, this example, when you first look at it, you can tell that something is not right. That is because this coin was accidentally struck on a dime planchet, and a planchet is just a piece of metal that these coins are struck on. This one, being from 2002, was graded by PCGS at a mint state 64. Once again, it sold for $17,400. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to smash that like button, and we'll see you in the next one.